Hello, this is Renegade Reviews back for another VOD review. Today we are going to be reviewing a 2700 Sombra player playing on Havana. So, sorry. But if we take a little look at the team composition, we'll see that we're running 3 DPS, which is a little questionable. Honestly, I'd probably sub out the Soldier or Sombra for another tank because Torb pretty good on defense. But I know there's a Bastion on the enemy team, but at this point in your game, you don't know that there's a Bastion on the enemy team. So for all you know, they're just not being scumbags. But anyways, sub out Soldier or Sombra. But anyway, let's just see how stuff works out.
This doesn't have any callouts because it's a replay, but I figured I'll tell you guys what I was saying and thinking here.
Alright.
Calling every hack that I do.
Alright. That's not, yeah, that's what you should, that's what you should be doing on Sombra. Calling out your hacks is a very crucial part. You should always be in team chat and using mic. There's no reason to not be in team chat, and a very common argument is that what if people are flaming me in team chat? It's like, you can just mute people. There's literally no reason to never go into team chat. You should always be in team chat, calling it, communicating, get a mic, because if you're not going to team chat or using your mic, you're limiting your team on potential information that can win games. So, I hope you're doing that in team chat.
5, 4.
Yeah, so you said that you're learning the map, but let's go back. But over here, there's a big health pack that you can put your translocator for at. And if you just hack that, and every time you translocate back, you'll be at full health. And on top of that, it's far away from enemies, and with stealth, you can get back to the enemies quicker. So this would be the spot over to the left would be a great spot to put your translocator at.
Stop the payload.
Okay, so yeah, something I'll be doing right now is calling out everyone the enemy has. So I'd be telling they have a Reinhardt, a Zarya, a Bastion, Hanzo, Ana, and Mercy. Seems to be their whole team. You know, that's 2 supports, 2 damage, 2 tanks. So it looks like you're trying to figure out who to hack. I go for Bastion right now, just because you don't have a shield. You need to be Bastion is just gonna go to town just because you guys have no shield. So you need to try and disable Bastion as much as possible because you're not running a shield right now. Yeah, you should be going. Okay, so Bastion gets hooked, which is fine, and then you try and go for a hack on Reinhardt, which is a good choice, which is probably the second best choice. But it seemed like you hesitated, like you stopped mid-hack, and then you started again. Then Ana slept you mid-hack, like on the second hack. And I'm not really sure what happened there, but you probably could have got the hack off of Reinhardt, even if Ana slept you. But you just gotta be a little more aware of where Ana is. Don't let her sleep you and stuff. It's really annoying when she does. Alright, let's just see what happens. Do you die? Okay, so you got back safely, and you did get lucky here. Don't just you can't just keep going up to Ana like that, because sure, while this Ana failed to communicate to her team that you were in the back and she failed to kill you, Ana's in the higher ranks, and more skilled teams in the higher ranks will be able to see the sleeping Sombra and they'll just insta kill you. They have they have a Bastion, they have a Hanzo to headshot you, and a Reinhardt that can charge you. You'll be an easy insta kill if you're just sleeping in the back. So you gotta be a little more careful about Ana.
I need healing.
Alright. Okay, so seems like you're trying to. Okay, so you got Translocator over there, but what you could have done is you could have hacked Bastion, and you wouldn't have been able to prevent Roadhog's death, but you've been able to prevent Soldier's death. And on top of hacking Bastion, your team could have very much killed him, because the enemy team is right here, and they're not prepared to push up and support Bastion. So if your team was able to take out Bastion here, It would be down to a 5v4 because Soldier would still be alive, Roadhog would still be dead, but Zarya would be down, so it'd be a 5v4, meaning everyone over here against the five of you, Soldier, and Z3.
Much better.
Dein Teufel ist da.
Loki, guess they haven't had enough.
Asking team to regroup.
Yeah, regrouping is probably the smartest idea you can have right here.
Begging them to regroup so we can have the bash.
I would also suggest you should probably put your translocator in the door over there, just in case this stall fails. Okay, so going for a hack on Bastion. I like that. Okay, so you hack Bastion. That's a smart idea. But you didn't even contest, despite your team being over here. And if you were to buy a little bit of time for your team by hacking Bastion, just staying on the payload, you would have been able to you would have been able to buy enough time, most likely, for your team to get there, maybe even possibly hold the point. So yeah, getting out is a smart idea. Yeah, just try and get out right now. You're not gonna be able to do much. I know you want to build your ult, but yeah, so you're transit. I just get out right now, to be honest. Maybe you could farm some ult charge, but the main thing you should do right now is try and get back. Okay, so you need to analyze the situation. Your two supports and your main tank are down. Those are the most important picks. Those are the most important people on your team right now. With the Orisa fault, probably Orisa is the most important person on your team, and your two supports are going to keep the team up. So your team is just dead out of luck on holding it right, like at this moment. You cannot engage in a fight right now. So you need to analyze. So you have your invisible ready, your stealth. You have translocator is down, but you should probably cancel it and just roll it way out here to the left right now. But what I would try and do is, because you're really low on ult charge compared to the rest of your team, you should probably just try and farm some ult off of someone and translocate out. Yeah, now Torb is dead. It's just you and Soldier.
Let me just try and
I like it. Yeah. Alright, so this is a good chance. It's a good sign to cancel your translocator. Throw it over there. It should have been canceled a little bit earlier. But throw it way over there and then get out. But instead you get slept by Ana. And yeah, the Hanzo headshot right there. If you keep getting slept by Ana in higher ranks, that's just going to happen every time. They have a Hanzo or Reinhardt, they're just going to insta-kill you. And there's nothing you can do about it. You need to watch out for Ana's sleep darts more.
No manches. I'm out of here.
Let them out.
Oh, yeah, so for a translocator spot, I probably would have put, I'm gonna rewind a bit, not here. Yeah, so, out at the cannons, there's a little small health pack over there. If you were to put your translocator out there, on top of some free easy health, it's far away from the enemy team. And because of that, no one in the right mind is gonna go after you, way over to the cannons. Especially, Bastion shouldn't, Zarya really shouldn't, Ana shouldn't, because then that's taking away healing from her team. Mercy shouldn't win a 1v1 against Sombra. Reinhardt's just throwing if he tries to do that. And Hanzo's just away from his team, just wasting time if he's out by the cans trying to kill you. No one in the right mind is going to try and get you out here, and because you have stealth, you'll be able to get back quickly, so...
Jeez. I'm out of here.
Let them out.
Helden sterben nicht.
So, best thing you can do right here, try and hack the Bastion. Seems like he has a lot of damage being put into him. Yeah, good hack, good hack. Yeah, just get Zarya if you can. Nice hack. Oh, good catch on the C9. Yeah, two things here. So, good catch on the C9. That could have been terrible for your team if he was able to get that in. Second of all, that translocator was a little questionable because Soldier could have potentially died if you weren't there to help him. And if you were to die, that death would have been completely on your fault.
Not bad.
Possibly a bad translocate.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good one, but it's alright. It's not the worst.
There they are.
Yeah, like I said, this isn't the smart spot because it's pretty close to the enemies. And if someone comes in through here and sees you, then, well, they know your spot. And someone could just camp that and wait for you to come, and then, bam, you're dead. There's nothing you can do about it unless they potato really hard. Like I recommended earlier, I'd recommend to put it out at the cannons, but...
Be right back.
And just like I predicted, Bastion comes in because you're putting your translocator in a bad spot. And if he's in voice chat, he can just tell his team that, hey, Sombra's in the boiler room, wine cellar, whatever this room is. Sombra on me. And then the whole team can come and rush you, and now they know where your translocator spot's gonna be. So sure you did get Bastion to low,
Mucho mejor.
but now they know where your translocator spot is, if he's in team chat.
Огонь по готовности!
Okay, so Zarya pops her ultimate, and Hanzo pops his, but you could have stopped him if you hacked him. Let me go back a little bit. So, let me rewind. So you're running out. You're running out.
Огонь!
You hear Zarya's ult. You should very much know there's a Hanzo on their team now. And you know the famous combo, Grab Dragon combo, Season 10 meta, if I remember correctly. But basically, Zarya has her grabbed out. You see Hanzo over there, ready to shoot into that grab. What you need to do is you need to rush over there as fast as you possibly can. And you need to hack him out of his ult if that's possible. But...
Готовности!
And because you weren't able to get the hack onto... Well, I don't know what that was. But because you weren't able to get the hack onto Hanzo, now Hanzo is able to kill Ana. But your team got very lucky that he didn't miss the grab. You got really lucky with that. Anyway, so Soldier got 2 kills. You get Hanzo with help from Torb. It looks like he's still in the fight. However... Nah. I was thinking about the CMP, but I'm not sure if it's necessarily bad. Keeping Bastion out of mech out of his turret is probably the best thing you can do. Now that Reinhardt is pretty much useless, probably still a good EMP. Just to make sure you guys win the team fight. Yeah, get Reinhardt. Okay, so you probably should have chased after Reinhardt here. You probably still could have got him. Yeah, bad EMP spot because it's like Zarya's just gonna see it, and like, where are you trying to escape from? You put your EMP right where you're fighting. Like, you're not. The point of the EMP is to get it's to try and get somewhere or to escape from someone, and that translocator right there accomplished none of that. All right. Okay, so yeah, Zarya. Yeah, you need to focus Ryan. You see he's really low. Yeah, just get Zarya if you can. Yeah, some decent tracking. Yeah, try and get on the...
See you later.
Alright.
Please move behind the barrier.
Yeah, you need to move your translocator spot, though.
Telling teammates, stay EMP again, we can attack guys.
Yeah, that's smart. Try and farm EMP. That's the best thing you can do right there. Like, you see Ana just trying to protect Reinhardt, so, and it doesn't seem like a lot of people are there. Like, try and just hack him and then farm EMP off of the Reinhardt. You should be able to get it pretty quickly right now. Alright, so, you gotta watch out for projectiles, because doesn't seem like you're the most wary of projectiles right now. Can't let yourself get sleeped or killed. Like, your team really needs you right now. Alright, so recommend to hack Reinhardt.
Been here all along.
Nice. Yeah, kill junk. Nice. Just farm off of Reinhardt. Yeah, get out.
See you later.
Please move behind the barrier.
Beacon in place.
Alright, so I think they're 2-man down. Reinhardt's pushing in. I'm not sure why, because it's literally a 4v6 right now. Yeah, so you see Reinhardt charge, you know he has a little... So, honestly, this is a bad shatter, but let's say somehow, like, your team is a little more skilled than they are. Okay, so, do the hack. He didn't get anything off of that shatter, and they wasted 2 ults into this fight only to get 1 kill. Let's go back a little bit. Alright, so the second you see him charge in... Yeah, like... Just trying to get the exact frame. I say right now, just EMP. This second, like, be ready to press Q right now. Because then that'll use Reinhardt's soul. He'll just get canceled. His ult will get canceled. And then their team won't have any abilities to do anything about it. So it should be an easy wipe for your team. And then try and build your EMP for the next fight. Yeah, like I said, it does, Earth Shower has a bit of a cast time. So even though you heard the voice line, you probably could have stopped him, even though he was already doing it. But your reaction was late, and then it ended up getting your team shattered. And they're, yeah, so they nano, yeah, try and kill them right here. I like that.
I'm on fire.
Alright, so it looks like you potatoed for a second. I'd recommend just to like work on tracking. Your mechanical skills seem to be a little off there. The main thing you can do is just like keep playing Sombra. Like that's all I have to say. Just keep playing Sombra and your mechanical skill will be up. Yeah, you probably could have killed Jump, but it looks like he still died.
Me agarraste en curva. Ahorita regreso. Translocating.
Ahlan.
Alright.
Hey there.
Behind the barrier.
I'm honestly kind of surprised they haven't even tried going after you. So, that's what I'll be doing right now. The point of Sombra is, she's kind of a niche hero. She's supposed to completely shut down specific heroes. And right now, considering their composition, the only hero that you can shut down right now is Reinhardt and maybe Zenyatta. I wouldn't pick Sombra, like, just exclusively try and kill Zenyatta. Because even when he's hacked, he's always going to have his team with him unless he's alone for whatever reason. And if his team can support him, he's most likely going to die. But unless he gets EMP'd. But I would say if the Reinhardt does potentially swap off to like an Orisa, not Hamster, Winston or something along those lines, you should probably swap off Sombra because Sombra's supposed to counter specific heroes. But let's just see what happens.
Team up for special attack.
Okay, so looks like you're going for a hack. Yeah, kill on if you can. Try and bait out. Yeah, looks like you bait out sleep.
60 seconds.
Yeah, looks like yeah, their team's pretty low. It looks like, and it looks like they're backing off. I'm not sure why Ryan is still going in. Oh, that was just unlucky, to be honest. I wonder if probably got a lucky headshot.
Damn it.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like you're getting back.
We all make mistakes.
You're getting pretty close to your EMP again, so the best thing you can do right now is just keep farming it up.
30 seconds remaining.
They ain't winning on my watch. Watch them back.
I might need this later.
Oh,
Being here.
yep, hack run, I like this. Just farm EMP, farm EMP. Okay, so this sleep, it seems like you have a tendency to not watch out for Ana much. You could have dodged this sleep just by like being on the other side of the thing, this like boiler, or like just on the other boiler or whatever. And you probably could have avoided that sleep from Ana. Zen barely missed, like 3 HP. You were super low. It could have easily got you, but you're still alive, so I'll give you that. However, you could have avoided this in your death situation just by being a little more aware. That was a wasted trance, and that was also a wasted dragon. Holy shit, this is definitely plat. Not sure why Hanzo popped dragon, because it's like, it doesn't even say it's contested or anything like that, so it's like, he doesn't even know if anyone's on point. And anyone with a brain is just gonna know not to touch point right now, so kind of a questionable dragon.
Countdown EMP.
Tactical visor activated.
Ready for a shot.
Just watch out for Tyre. Oh, I only got Orisa. Yeah, try and get Zen. Oh, okay, so you see Hans, Reinhardt, and someone else, I think. Just wait for him to push it in the MP.
¿Qué tal?
I like that. Good. Good job. Good job. Alright. So, let's just talk about some stuff to work on right now. So, first off, being a little more flexible would be my first thing. You guys were running triple DPS the whole game, which isn't quite the best. Seems like, I hope they just swapped a Tracer just to stall. But being a little more flexible might help you out in your ranked games. Harassing the backline, harassing the enemy team a little more. You weren't doing bad. You were doing good on harassing. But the thing about Sombra is she's supposed to be trying to get harass the enemy team more than get kills. If she can get a kill, she should totally go for that. If she can get a kill. But her job is mainly to farm EMP and just try and harass the backline. Just knock off time from the clocks just so your team can win the game. Translocator spots are the last thing I'd suggest for you to work on. There are many weird. I remember you said that you don't know this map very well, but whatever I do whenever I hear a new map was just released is I go into custom games and I explore around it. I just explore, find the health packs. I just like to see what the map looks like in general. But that's all I'd really recommend right now. So let's see how the next round goes. Alright, let's just fast forward though.
Right now. Let's kind of see what.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see how this.
Attack
Okay, so look at the team comp. I don't get why we're running a Torb on this. It's not the worst pick, but it's like a second tank would honestly be much better than a Torb right now. If you're in voice chat, I'd politely ask him if he'd be willing to go a second tank, but oh well.
Enemy turret ahead.
Escort the payload.
Easy.
Alright.
Let's get the job done.
Okay, so there's a health back there. I'd probably put my EMP, or not my EMP, a translocator right there on the table.
Always
Okay, so you chose this spot. I would have went for the other spot just because that spot's a little more open. They can just see you a little easier in this room, just considering their positioning. Okay, so Zen's low. I would recommend to go for him. This should be an easy pick. Yeah, standing. Beautiful pick on Zen. I love that. Yeah, take out turret. I like that. Oh, get the Widow. Yeah. Oh, looks like she got healed at the very end, but again, work on your mechanics. Just keep playing Sombra, and your mechanics will get better. Good hack on the Orisa. However, she has her shield, and Ana's right there. So the best thing I would do is I would go invisible and run over to Ana and just try and harass her. Yeah, so you should have went for Ana, because if you did, you could have avoided the death from Widow right there. And maybe you could have even potentially got Widow after that.
But I got the hack off. I did on the shield away.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Alright.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, it looks like you should win that fight.
Translocating.
Uh-oh.
Let them out.
Wait. Why did Baptiste pop ult here? Did he do it over there? Wait, let's see.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, that's a really weird. I don't know why Baptiste popped ult there. That was a complete waste. That was just dumb. Yeah, you're in a bad spot. I'd try and get out if I could. Yeah, Baptiste should have definitely saved ult there. I don't know why he put it there. Okay, so you see Junkrat up there really low. Just like for Zen, I'd probably go and try and kill him if I could, because it looks like he's extremely low. But you don't know that. But what you know already here is that he's below half health if he's glowing through the walls. So that would be a top priority right now. Plus, I know you're trying to get Orisa, and you're helping your team, but your team should have that covered. Like, 3-4 people should be able to deal with one Orisa. And then you can just get the Junkrat in the back who's trying to spam. So still a good pick on Orisa. If you went for Junkrat sooner, though, you might have potentially been able to get him. I say potentially because I'm not sure if he would have got healed in time, but I guess we'll never know.
¿Qué tal? Damn it.
Alright, so... Like, I'm not really sure what you're trying to do here. You're just kind of like sitting around waiting for Reaper. When what you should be doing, right? You should be harassing the enemy supports, harassing their Orisa or a Roadhog or something. Like, try and farm your EMP. But right now, you're just kind of sitting for Reaper. Like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, there's always something for you to do on Sombra. Go try and like a quick pick on someone returning from spawn. Get a hack on the main tank. Harass the enemy supports. Farm your EMP. There's always stuff to do on Sombra. Push the payload even if you guys need that. Alright, good hack on Reaper. Okay. Yeah, I'll go upstairs and try and farm EMP. If that's possible. Okay, so... I'm gonna go back in a minute. Or a little bit. Alright, so... Borb's popping his ult. Little weird. Not the best ult. See Ana right there. It seems like she's really alone. I would have went for her because that probably could have been an easy pick. And if you were keeping track of ults, that's a skill that I'd recommend everyone here to learn. Learn how to track ults, predicting if you think the enemy has ults. Like seeing like Reinhardt's been swinging a lot and been doing a lot of damage. I think he has Earth Shatter, or their Ana's been healing a lot and staying alive. I think she has Nano Boost, and she almost does have Nano Boost. So think of like who you think will have their ultimate, and try and target them at Sombra. Like, Ana would have been a good pick. She's almost at half health. She was to your right, and just kind of alone. And that probably could have been a huge pick for your team. Because on top of no Nano Boost, the main support is down, and Zenyatta will be their only healer. So, yeah, well, yeah, she is getting back now, but if you were to get her before, try and dodge her sleeve, and you should honestly be good.
Cease your resistance.
Everyone heal up.
Yeah, so you got EMP now, that's good. I'd wait for your team to group up and then pop it as soon as possible, like for the next fight. I like it. I hope you're getting ready for an EMP. That's a beautiful EMP. Your team is pushing in. You got 5 of them? That's really good. And I'm just gonna assume, like if you're in team chat, I'm gonna assume that you and Soldier were timing that and communicating how you're gonna execute that. Because immediately after he just popped his ult. So if you were communicating that, good job. EMP should always be paired with other ultimates. EMP should always be paired up with other ultimates, so... Yeah, Baptiste should have saved ult there. Yeah, go harass them. Oh, they're panicking hard. They popped Transcendence just to get back quicker. That's how you know they're panicking hard. I like how you're gonna hack Diva, get rid of her booster so she can't get back quicker. Yeah, right now you're probably not gonna get your EMP. So, you're probably not gonna need an EMP for the next fight. So I'd just honestly try and just get a pick in the back. Yeah, that's probably the best thing you can do right now. Yeah, so... Alright. Oh, she barely got on. Alright, yeah, hack Road. I like that. Good job hacking Road on out of his ult. And looks like you won.
Victory.
So good job. That seemed to be a very well-deserving win. There were a few things I criticized about your Sombra. So the biggest thing is like translocator placement. Doesn't seem like you really know the good spots on this map. Or I'm not sure about other maps, but on this map you don't really seem to know translocator spots very well. And honestly, look for the big health packs and look for safe spots. Not every map is going to cater to what Sombra's translocating needs. So it's always good. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't run Sombra on those maps. I'd personally say this isn't one of those maps. I wouldn't say Sombra is necessarily a bad pick on this map. But like I said, the cannons for this point would have been great. If you're on the defending, that would have been a great spot. If you're attacking, I would actually probably recommend the boiler room you were using last round, just because that's more of an attacker spot. Trying to see the big health pack in the back for the first point. That would probably been good for attacking and defending, because the enemy's not really gonna try and look back there. But yeah, that's for translocating spots. The second thing I'd say is like knowing when like Sombra doesn't work. Sombra is a very niche hero. You need to run her to counterplay certain specific heroes. Oh, I'm not gonna list off certain heroes that you're trying to counterplay. A few suggestions are Hamster, Reinhardt, Lucio, Zenyatta, Reaper. That's all I can think of right now. There's definitely much more. Don't take my word. There's definitely much more than that. But overall, just try and be counterplaying the enemy team rather than just pick Sombra, because Sombra's not a big damage dealer. She's supposed to harass certain heroes, harass the backline, keep the enemy from doing stuff, disabling them. Bastion, that's a good pick for Sombra. But anyway, just try and harass the backline. You know, pick Sombra not to do damage, but when you need to disable someone on the enemy team. The last thing, just work on mechanics. There were a few times where you seem to potato. It's not a big thing. Just keep playing Sombra and you should get it down. But